Hi, welcome to Bike Portal, and this is Divyanshu, and for our first video review, bike we have chosen is a Duke 390, which needs no introduction, which was released precisely 1 year ago, and so we are in a way celebrating his first birthday. So yeah, the Duke 390 takes too much of cues from the Duke 200 in terms of looks, but this one is very magnificent to look at just because of the decals and the orange chassis, trellis frame, and the orange alloys it has to offer. But the engine has been made overall new. It is an overboard version of the 200, which churns out a maximum power of 44 bhp. So the torque we are talking about with this single cylinder is a 35 Nm. A lot has been said and written about this particular motorcycle for the last 1 year. So how different our review is, because we are going to figure out how difficult or how easy is this motorcycle to ride around the city, and how manageable or how easy to maneuver it is. The ABS comes as a standard fitment in this motorcycle, which makes it the only motorcycle available in India that comes with ABS as a standard equipment. But the ABS is something that you won't come to know if you're riding normally on normal roads. The tires are good enough to take care of the braking part of it, and unless and until you are doing something extraordinary or you're trying to be a little more heroic than you actually are, you will not come to know the real use of ABS on tarmac. But on the gravel part of the road, you just apply the brakes a little, or maybe on slush, and you will hear that sweet sound of divine intervention trying to just save your life a little. To support the ABS, KTM Duke 390 comes preloaded with a set of Metzellers, which according to me are the stickiest tires available as of now. But there is something wrong with the tires. I mean, not wrong as such, but this is what these tires are supposed to do. These tires are supposed to perform exceptionally well once they have heated up. And in that situation, these tires, they make exceptional grip, but they also lose the tread like anything else. So do not expect yourself to go anywhere more than 12,000 kilometers on these set of tires, because these tires, they perform very well on tarmac. But the moment they see slush, you need some kind of hope to stay alive and without skidding. But apart from that, the rest of the quality that Bajaj has to offer, and which also reduces the price of the motorcycle phenomenally, is the bad quality of the handguards. Levers and the plastic parts more or less are made by Bajaj, which do not give it a very premium look and feel to it. The tank capacity. A tank full will not take you more than 180 kilometers on a highway at a single stretch, which is a troublesome situation on Indian roads. So this bike is not supposed to be ridden very slow, and by that I do not mean that okay, you have to rip it real hard to just enjoy it. This bike actually is as smooth as silk once it crosses the 5000 RPM band. Yes, it overheats in the city traffic. Yes, the tank size is way lesser than what would I prefer it to be. Yes, the Metzellers wear out real quick. But all these issues, they stand nowhere against the goodies this bike has to offer. And with a price tag of almost 2 lakh rupees on road, I don't think there's anything that's coming close to it in the near future.